Have you ever looked at the night sky and felt that maybe, just maybe, something far greater is watching back? We call it God. Science calls it energy, consciousness, the quantum field, different names. But maybe they all point to the same eternal truth. Every atom in your body, the carbon, the calcium, the oxygen, was once part of a star. You are literally made of stardust. Think about that for a moment. You are a piece of the cosmos, looking back at itself. Science tells us that the Big Bang created the entire universe from a point of singularity, essentially from nothing. But if everything came from nothing, then what exactly was that nothing made of? This is where ancient wisdom offers a fascinating perspective. The Bhagavad Gita says, "I am the beginning, the middle, and the end of all creation." The Quran says, "Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth." And the Bible says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." Could it be that what we call nothing was actually a field of divine consciousness? An infinite potential where energy becomes matter, where intention becomes creation. This isn't just a philosophical idea anymore. Modern science is starting to catch up. Neuroscience has made a remarkable discovery. When people engage in deep prayer, meditation, or simply surrender to a moment of awe, something incredible happens in their brain. The prefrontal cortex, which is the part responsible for our ego, our sense of self, and our constant judging, goes quiet. At the same time, the parietal lobe, which helps us understand our physical place in the world and separates me from you, slows down its activity. In that profound silence, the feeling of being a separate individual begins to dissolve. You stop feeling like a drop in the ocean and start feeling like the ocean in a drop. You feel connected to everything. This isn't just about faith, it's biology. In these moments of stillness, our brains light up with gamma and theta brainwaves, frequencies associated with states of unity, deep insight, compassion, and awe. And what's truly mind-blowing is that these are the exact states of consciousness that sages and mystics have described for thousands of years. The Bhagavad Gita calls it yoga, which literally means union with the divine. The Bible describes it as the peace that surpasses all understanding. The Quran calls it sakina, a divine tranquility that descends upon the hearts of believers. Science is now providing the data that proves what mystics have always known intuitively. When the mind is silent, the divine speaks through the soul. But the connections don't stop there. Let's dive into the world of quantum physics, which completely shattered our classical understanding of reality. At the subatomic level, the building blocks of our universe don't behave like solid objects. Particles like electrons don't have a fixed position until they are observed. They exist in a cloud of pure potentiality, a wave of possibilities. They only collapse into a definite real state when a conscious observer looks at them. This is the famous observer effect. It implies that the universe isn't just a dead, mechanical clockwork. It responds to consciousness. It suggests that your thoughts, your emotions, your intentions are not just meaningless electrical signals in your brain. They are forms of energy, and that energy creates ripples in the quantum field. Now, let's look at what spiritual texts have been saying for centuries. The Quran states, "Indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is within themselves." The Bible says, "As you believe, so shall it be done unto you." The Bhagavad Gita declares, "Man is made by his belief. As he believes, so he is." Quantum science calls it the observer effect. Spirituality calls it faith. It seems there are different languages describing the exact same truth. Consciousness plays a fundamental role in shaping reality. But there's a catch, a crucial one. This creative power doesn't work when our ego is in the driver's seat. When we live in a state of fear, pride, anxiety, or the need to control everything, our mind becomes incredibly noisy. It's like trying to listen to a beautiful, subtle melody in the middle of a construction site. The divine signal can't get through the static. This is why Jesus said, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." It's not about moral perfection, but about having a heart that is clear of the ego's noise. It's why the Quran teaches verily, "In the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest." That remembrance quiets the ego and opens a space for tranquility. And it's why Lord Krishna advises, "Be free from ego, and see the same self in all beings." When the ego falls away, you stop just believing in God as an external concept. You begin to feel God as an internal presence. You become one with the universal intelligence that orchestrates the dance of planets, that guides the growth of trees, and that heals our bodies without our conscious effort. Every single time you choose love over fear, forgiveness over resentment, or compassion over judgment, you are literally syncing your own energy field with the frequency of creation itself. You are moving from being a passive observer to an active co-creator with the divine. Neuroscience calls this neuroplasticity, the discovery that your thoughts can physically reshape your brain. Quantum physics has a term called entanglement, which shows that particles can be linked in such a way that they instantaneously affect each other, no matter how far apart they are, proving that on a fundamental level, everything is connected. Spirituality has a simpler word for all of this: oneness. The Bible puts it beautifully. God is love, and whoever abides in love abides in God. The Gita echoes this. "He who sees me in all beings, and all beings in me, never loses me. And the Quran brings it intimately close. We are closer to you than your jugular vein. So maybe, God isn't some distant figure above us or outside of us. Maybe God is the very consciousness that flows within everything, within every cell of your body, every thought in your mind, every breath you take. So, what is God? A scientist might say, God is the fundamental intelligence that organizes chaos into order, the unifying principle behind the laws of physics. A mystic might say, God is love pure, unconditional, infinite love that connects all things. And maybe, just maybe, both are right. Because the truth is, logic and reason alone can't grasp the infinite. Our minds are too limited, only awareness can. When your heart is quiet, and your mind is still, you may come to a profound realization. You were never really searching for God. You are the divine, searching for itself through your eyes. The more science advances, the more it seems to lead us not to a cold, meaningless universe, but back to the profound mystery of the soul. Because in the end, God is not a question to be answered, but a presence to be felt. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. If this resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content that explores the deeper questions of life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.